How to survive an economic recession and make quick, huge profits. Do you have a fear that an economic recession might affect your finances? Recession is a scary word for every person, especially those who don't have the financial cushioning. The Great Recession ended in the year 2009 and affected the lives of many people. Now, as the economy seems to be headed into another slump, you should think about how you can take advantage of those opportunities that also can come with the recession. It is important to understand what an economic recession is and how you can survive an economic recession, assuming that you have some time to prepare for it. So, put your fear aside because there are many everyday habits that you can adapt to survive the economic recession and then thrive afterwards. Remember one thing, the market always bounces back. Hey guys, welcome to Money Invest, where we discuss everything about money, investment, and personal finance. In this video, I'm going to give you amazing tips on how you can not only just survive an economic recession, but also you can make a huge profit from it. Make sure you watch this video until the end to fully understand how to earn huge profits during a recession. To help avoid an economic recession, smash that like button because I'll appreciate it. Alright, what is an economic recession? A recession is a macroeconomic term that means a major decline in general economic activity in a country. As a result, businesses shut down their activities and many people lose their jobs and homes. A recession can occur due to various factors, including inflation, the prices of commodities increasing, or deflation, prices of commodities decreasing, high interest rates, and lending issues. Many investors try to make out their money due to a lack of confidence, and as a result, the stock market crashes. With that being said, let's talk about the habits you should adopt to survive the economic recession. Number 1, build up your credit score. During the recession, when the credit market stiffens, if anyone is going to get approved for a mortgage credit card or any type of loan, it will be only those persons who have a high credit score. Now you should understand the value of a great credit score. Now, there might be a question in your mind about how you can build up your credit score. Simply pay your bills on time. Keep the oldest credit card open and keep your ratio of debt to available credit low. If you have a healthy credit score, then you can take advantage of those juicy low interest rates that come with recession. When you think that you will not be able to pay your debt on time, then maintain communication with your creditors to keep them happy by making arrangements to keep your account in good standing. Many businesses and moneylenders would want to see you as their customers rather than writing off your account as a bad debt. Number 2, build up an emergency fund. Now, if you want to survive an economic collapse, it will save you a lot of stress if you don't want to pay any debts. You will also have a big chunk of money saved up. If you have plenty of cash lying around in high interest, FDIC insured accounts, you will not only get the full value in times of market crash, but also it will be liquid, giving you access to funds if you lose your job during the hard times. Also, if you have saved up cash, then you will most likely not borrow the amount to cover the unexpected costs when you don't have a job. Credit obtainability tends to dry out at the time of recession. If this hard time comes, you can easily cover your necessities through an emergency fund. Remember, when you're saving for your emergency fund, try to keep your budget tight. Because if you spend less and save more, at the end of the day, it will be you who will get the most benefit during the hard times. Now, this brings me to an important question to ask. Have you subscribed to my channel? If not, please smash that subscribe button. And as usual, thank you for your support. Number 3, live within your means. Even when you're earning a good amount of money each month, but you don't live within your means, it means that you will be most likely to end up in debt. Try to live within your means. When you make it your habit, you will spend less than you earn, and as a result, you will save a lot of money. During the recession time, the price of gas and food upsurge. Then you should just adjust your spending in other areas to compensate. Debt produces more debt when you are unable to pay it off. There is another tip that you can use if you're married. Try to live on only one spouse's income and see how far you can go. In good times, this technique will help you to save a large chunk of money. Imagine how quickly you can pay off your mortgage, and you can also retire earlier than you expect if you're saving $30,000 each year. Number 4, diversify your investments. Don't put all your money in just one place. You will end up losing the value of your money if there's a dip in the market. A diversified portfolio helps you overall investments to absorb the shock from any financial crisis, providing the best balance for your saving plan. Diversification is not only just restricted to the type of investment or types of securities, it also spreads within each class of security. If you own a house and have a savings account, it means that you have some money invested in the real estate and some money in hand as well. Invest in diversified businesses, interest plans, and tenures. For example, do not put all your money in the tech industries or pharmaceutical sector. Instead, put half of the money in the tech industry and half investment in the pharmaceutical sector. In particular, try to build a portfolio of investment pairs that are not sturdily connected, meaning that when one is up, the other is down and vice versa. This means that you should think about asset classes and stocks and businesses that are unrelated to your main source of income. Number 5. Invest for the long term. When the economic recession comes, it also brings some opportunities for wise people. You might have heard that before. The recession makes more millionaires. Warren Buffett says that you should be fearful when other people are greedy and greedy when other people are fearful. During recession times, the prices of the stock drops, so you can buy them at a much lower price. Remember, this is the time for you to make an investment, but keep in mind that you must have to invest for the long term. The average recessions occur after every 4 years, and it lasts for 1.5 years. Then what's next? The market bounces back. Buying the dip follows the basic investment principle of buying low and selling high when timing the market. Remember, you can take the risk of investment for the long term if you have plenty of cash available in your account. Number 6. Become an expert at what you do. When there's a financial crisis, many people lose their jobs, and businesses go bankrupt. Only experts survive during that time because they're less likely to lose their jobs than generalists. Imagine if you become an expert in your field. You will have much more job security in hard times, and you will not have to outsource your work by paying extra money. It is likely that during the good times, you would be paid much more. If the economy devolves to the point where jobs and money are the thing of the past, you could always barter your skills for goods and services. On the other hand, imagine those people who don't have an extra skills and were also not prepared for the recession. He would expect nothing but a perfect economy. He would most likely lose his home and jobs and will face other major issues like paying rent, etc. Remember, weak people create bad times, and bad times make people strong if they think and act wisely. Modern markets are more complex than the old ones, which makes today's recession far more difficult to navigate. The good thing is that each recession also gives the latest data to help forecast and respond to upcoming recessions more effectively. If you want to be prepared, then you will adopt these habits as soon as possible so that you will live a better life even in an economic recession. And remember to be a giver and share your thoughts in the comments area.